Hi, welcome back to Mediocre Arts and Crafts. I'm Bug. Today I'm going to take you through how I made this tabletop decoration. It's hard to tell from this angle, but it is an easel, and it features some Carta Merry Christmas paper. This is really a pretty simple home decor item that takes just some paper and glue, a little bit of foam. If you like projects like this, let me know. I do primarily do cards and mini albums, but I like to switch it up a little bit. And of course, I love holiday decor, Christmas decor. So I may make a few of these to just kind of hand out and put around the house. Okay, to get started, we are going to use some of the sheets from the Merry Christmas collection by Carta. So this is Merry Christmas, not a Very Merry Christmas. We're going to use this sheet, which is called Christmas Prep. This one, which is 4x6 journaling cards. And this one, which is called Christmas Snow. And then we'll need one piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. Use the heaviest weight cardstock that you have. I have 110 pound, and this is cardstock, not cover stock, so it's a little lighter. But we are going to build up some layers of cardstock on it, so it will gain some structure from all of that. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to score our cardstock. We're going to score at 1/4 inch, 3/4 of an inch, 5.5, which is right down the middle. And then we're going to kind of mirror these over here. So I have 10.25 inches and then 10.75 inches. So we're going to go ahead, fold these up, and actually, let's go ahead and give it a slice. So we are going to go ahead and slice down this piece of cardstock at 6 inches. So you could have done this before we scored or after. So we have it. Set this aside. Now I'm going to go ahead and just give a good burnish to all of the score lines. So the base of this is practically done. We are going to, when we're ready, go ahead and glue these two 1/4 inch scores together at the bottom. And once we have it glued together, it will stand like this, like an easel. But for the sake of efficiency, I'm going to flatten it back out so that I can just work on these sections. So in here we have a section that is 4 3/4 by 6 inches. So that's important to keep in mind when you're cutting down the paper that you're going to adhere to it. I'm going to cut this down so that I can get this Santa Claus out. Santa Claus. And I really could have just used scissors for this, but I want to kind of be clean about it so that I can use all of the other images in other projects. So again, I've got that guy. And then what I think I'm going to do is I am going to cut this one down and use this sentiment. Oh, did that go crooked? It looks okay. So I'm going to use the sentiment on this piece. Now you can do this however you want. If you want to fussy cut it out, I am just going to slice it across. Full disclosure, I have a few of this particular sheet of this pack, so I can still likely use his face on something else. So I have this sentiment and I have this image. Oh, moving too fast. Set those aside. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this down to be the background of our easel. So like I said, I have this 6 by 4 3/4, so I'm going to cut this 5 3/4 by 4 1/2. So I need 5 3/4 in this orientation. And then 4 1/2 in this orientation. So there is our first mat. And then we need something else the same size for the back. So I'm going to go ahead and cut down this one, and this will be our background piece. So again, so this one obviously has no concern about orientation, so but I'm just going to go ahead and cut it down again at 5 1/2. No, 5 3/4. And then 4 1/2. Set this one aside as well. I have the front and the back, and actually, depending on how this goes, I might switch them and make this the front. Let's see what happens when I get this guy cut out. We're going to go ahead and fussy cut this guy. gonna go ahead. I guess you really don't have to open it before you punch. You can see I did the exact same thing with this for some other project, so. There we go. One circle. And so this is 1, 2, 3.5 inches. Is that a ½ inch? Yeah, it's about 3.5 inches. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna put this guy on this thing. It's right here. And then this kind of tucks back underneath it. Can't even tell that that little pom-pom from his hat is under there. This thing. And when I glue it down, all right, I'm gonna glue it down. First I'm gonna glue this one in the corner. I'm just gonna keep a little border on the two sides here. Glue this one down. Got about 1/8 of an inch border on all 4 of the sides here. Try to even it up a little bit more. And now for these guys. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue Santa to this glitter circle, but then I'm going to pop the whole circle up off of the page. Okay, these are not enamel dots, but I really like them. They do have a little like shimmery, almost glitter look to them, and they have a little bit of dimension. I like these dark green ones to go with the red, but I also kind of like just the red. So we're going to glue these flat. I know we scored them, and that'll help us line it up and make sure it's even, but just going to glue one section on top of the other section, make sure that it adheres all the way across, but that it doesn't overlap beyond the other score line. So let's do that. And depending on what you're using, you might want to use dry adhesive for this, but I like the art glitter glue. It's going to stick, and it's going to stick quick. So here we go. Line it up on both sides. I'm going to use my bone folder to help me adhere it. Probably work it against the surface here. For whatever reason, there's one side of this little backing piece that does not want to stay down. So a whole glob of glue there. So there you have our Santa Claus is Coming to Town table card that features the Carta Merry Christmas pack by Stephen Duncan. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I will be doing more Christmas in July videos this month. Have a great day!